Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. I think I've just burned up my minecart, unfortunately. So I'm going to go up there like that, and I'm going to scoop up the lava, but I'm pretty... Oh no, I didn't! My minecart dropped in here. Ideal. Right, I can cope with that. I'm quite happy with that. Let's remove that one. So I'll take those two out. We get that bit out of the way, and then we're going to remove you. And I'm gonna just move the glass out of the way a minute, because otherwise this is just gonna get in the way. And yeah, see, I got that one. And I wonder if this will work with the other one. So we'll take that one out, and we'll take that one out. We'll move this stuff out of the way a minute. I've now got no room at the inn, because I'm carting around all these feathers. Where can I go and dump all these feathers? I need to get rid of the feathers a minute. I've got a chest up there that I want to hold on to. Let me just bring the feathers down here and get rid of them. I'm not actually going to want to do anything with the feathers. I just kind of want them out of the way so that I've got a little bit more room for other stuff. So I've got that dispenser in now. It's a dispenser right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dropper down here like this, because I want to test. I want to test this out. I want to see if this is going to work. So I'm going to take 4 eggs from there, like that. I'm going to bring them over, and I'm going to put them in there, and then I'm going to have a redstone torch down here. I'm going to put that there. Right. That shot it. So what is the difference between a dropper and a dispenser? This is like... I'm thinking I might have got the wrong item on there, and that's why this whole system hasn't worked. So I need to run some tests on there. I need to just look this up a minute. Yeah, I just realised the fatal flaw in this. I know what the difference is. I've gone and looked them up. You pop that into there, and if you watch, you put that one in. It shoots the egg out as an egg. It doesn't do it any differently to that, whereas the other one doesn't shoot the egg out as an egg. It fires the egg and therefore breaks it. So we have got the right block. So we don't need to go and change the block in our system in here. That is the correct one that we want in here. That's exactly, it's doing exactly what it should be doing. What I need to do is to get the chickens to spawn in here. Alright, I got another one to try. I got another one. It's slightly different. We'll put the chest out the front out here, and we will put a hopper into the back of that one, and we'll put a hopper into the back of that one like that. So we've got 2 hoppers going in there and bringing the chest right out to the front over here, because then we can clear this floor over here, and then that one's down at foot height, which would be fine. That will work quite nicely. So then we will go here. Now, it might be that I shouldn't be doing this with glass, and I should be doing it with this, because the one that I seen had that rather than glass. So I'm quite willing to accept that the glass is the wrong choice. So we're going to run in here a minute, and we're going to take a look in there, and I am going to get some more of the blocks that we had, which is smooth stone. I don't need to go anywhere to get that. I've actually got a stack of smooth stone right there that we can use. That dropper, we don't want that one. We're not using a dropper for this little experiment. And I'll leave that granite behind, as well as that dirt there, which I'm actually going to go and put in this chest up here out of the way. And I'm gonna leave the rest. Right, okay, so then we can run back up. Now, that whole thing that I did before, that should have worked. So I'm leaving that in. I'm going to let you have that to watch. It should have worked. There is no reason that that didn't work. I don't understand why that didn't work at all. It makes no sense to me at all. Like, I've seen the videos, I've seen it working, and I actually ran a trial in here and it worked. I did actually have the thing working. So there is no logical reason why it hasn't actually done what it's supposed to do. I cannot understand that one, but it didn't, so we will work with that. Now, the next bit that I see, now this is supposed to be a lossless one. There's one other thing that I want to go and make, and I don't even know how to make it at the moment, so I'm going to have to look in here and just check these out for a second. It's not that one. It could very well be this one. No, it's not there. There, that one, right. I want to make a campfire. I need coal, I need some bits of wood, and I need some sticks. So we need to go and get that a minute. It's campfire. Now, I don't know why a campfire rather than a half slab. I'm assuming it's because the campfire is slightly lower than the other one. So 1, 2, 3 of those. I've got sticks. I just need a piece of coal. I've got one right there. So there's all the ingredients I need to go and make this one. And I bring that up and we go and we have a look in here. So then I can go and click on that campfire that I was looking at just now. There we go. That one. And let's get rid of that and we'll make the campfire. Right. So what I need to do is I want to put a slab in front of here. So I'm going to put just a regular smooth stone slab in front of there, and then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to take rail, and that's going to go there like that. We've got our mine... Oh, the hopper has come out of the minecart. I need another hopper. I've got the materials to make that, because I got the second hopper down here. You know, we don't actually need to do that. I could just have the chest. We'll do that so that we've got the hopper. Did I do something wrong on that then? No, I don't think I did. Right. Let's remove those, and then we'll remove that one. I am removing both of them because I want to sort of start from scratch. I want to make sure that I get this absolutely spot on perfect. Whether I need to, like, rebuild stuff, I don't know. I'm getting paranoid at this point because I've tried so many things that I've actually seen working, and then they don't work. And this is the bit that is really starting to make me want to cry, is the number of things that I've actually seen working, and then they don't work when I try them. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I want to mine out the hopper right there like that, and then I want to put a piece of rail there like that, and then I want to have the minecart with the hopper right there, and then I want to remove that one there like that, so that sits down there, and then I want to put the smooth stone here like this. So that's where we're at with this right now. Then what I want to do is I want to climb up here like this, and I want to have a sticky piston, and I want to come down here like this, and I don't think it's going to actually work. No, it's not going to work from this angle. I need to just remove that a second, and then I want to drop down. I want to go one there and one there like that, and then I want to put a sticky piston. No, I don't want it up there. What am I doing? I don't need it up there at all. I want it down that way. I want it over there. Let's put that one in there we go. Right, we've done that. That one I can remove, and that one I can remove as well. And then I can have a redstone torch over here so that we can just put a bit of power on there like that. Except I didn't want to do that. I want to do it like that. And then I want to break that one and remove it. So I've got the chest, not the chest, the minecart is inside that block. That's the idea here, is that it's supposed to be inside. I can't open that. Can't open that chest. The chest is supposed to be out here. I can do it with glass. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't have glass on there. But anyway, I'm going to remove that. There's the minecart. I'll put that down there, and then we'll go and have a look in here. So I got smooth stone, I got the rail, and the minecart is in there. So then the video that I seen told me to put a campfire down here like this. Now, I don't know why a campfire, unless that's slightly lower, and so that actually makes a difference to how this whole thing works. I'm not sure, but it stated quite clearly that it's a lossless chicken farm. So I'm just going to pop that, and you have a look. There is a difference between the two. There is definitely a difference between the two. So I'm just going to remove that, and then I don't know how this works. How do you put out the campfire? I don't want to put that up there. How do you put out a campfire? How do you extinguish a campfire? I don't even know how to do that. This game is so advanced. I can't do it. There's got to be a way to extinguish a campfire. You use a shovel on it. There, right. So you just right-click using a shovel, and that puts out the campfire. That's what we wanted to do right there. We just wanted to put out the campfire. I didn't need to do anything else on there. There's nothing exciting, nothing unusual going on there. So I'm just going to have the smooth stone, and I'm going to pop that one down there, and then I'm going to put a bit more smooth stone. I'm going to put one down there. Now, in theory, what we should do is we should put the lava up there. And I don't know why the campfire thing is going to be more successful than what we've done previously, but apparently this is how we need to do it. So I'm more than willing to try this out. Everything else I've tried so far has failed miserably, so we will do it like this, and then we will go with glass up there and glass in there. So I now have a glass wall, and I've got all the chickens in there, and then there's a minecart with a hopper underneath. Now, the thing with the minecart with the hopper is that pulls stuff out faster than a regular hopper, and that is why it's supposed to be in there. But quite why it wasn't working before, and it was pushing the chickens up high, I don't know, because the one that I watched, that's what it did. Right? It had the minecart, the hopper, inside there, and it wasn't pushing the chickens up. But I'm quite willing to go... Ooh, it's raining. I'm quite willing to go with this. I am more than happy to try this out, and we'll see what it does. So we're going to let that one fire through. There's a whole load of eggs in there that need to come out now. We have got an awful lot of chickens running around, so I'm now going to just go through and see if we can thin the herd a little bit, because... there are way too many chickens around here, and we do need to get rid of some of them to potentially reduce some lag. So I'm going to scramble up around here and have a look. We got any in here? There's a chicken, which we will grab, and then the rest of them are probably heading out this way. We've got you. There's another one. We'll run down over here. There's another egg out over here. I'll chuck all the eggs that I find into our machine. Oh, there they are. They all go up. They all head uphill, don't they? It's like they're just bound to keep going ever upwards, the chickens are, apparently, except for that one, who's decided to just be different. There's nothing wrong with being free and being different, except when it's going to cause me problems. That sheep... is also deciding to be different and being free, but yeah, that's fine. Right, come here, chicken. I need to get rid of quite a few of you now, because otherwise we're just gonna have too many entities around here, and that could potentially cause problems for a few other things as well. So we'll get rid of what we can. There's another chicken gone, and right, there's one more up there. So I'm just going to have to put back a few of these. I don't actually have to put that many back. Torches I'm talking about. And that one there. And then I got... I don't think it's that many. There is I ought to put a torch or two up here. Let's get you out of the way, out of the picture. And I'll stick a torch up there, and I'll stick a torch down there. Right, I think that'll probably do. I've gotten rid of most of the chickens. Or at least the errant chickens out here. We've picked up some eggs and stuff as well. Let me just have a look along this way. I don't see any up there. I don't see any out round here. We can just pop out to our gardens over this way, and we can harvest and then replant what we've got in our gardens over here. So we've got the carrots that we want to place down. So 1, 2, and 3 in there. And then we can move on to the next one, and this is beetroot, isn't it? So we've got beetroot right there, and I've got 2 beetroot seeds from the single beetroot that I got, and that is a nasty thing coming for me. I wasn't expecting it. Wow! There's 3 of them. What's going on? There's 3. I can't take 3 on, can I? I didn't get him at all. I'm not getting them. I'm not getting them. Why aren't I hitting them? What's going on? This is so messed up. This is so messed up. Go away. Okay, I don't like these things. Ah! No, there's hundreds of them. Where are they all coming from? This is all. This. No, go away. Right, there's one down. There's one down. There's one down. I was not. I was kind of like half expecting it because I'd been doing a load of work, but I was not expecting this many. What is wrong with this place? I'm just trying to do my. I'm just trying to live my life. Why can't I live my life? I just want to farm chicken. They do fly. Are you like the chicken police or something? Just because I've slaughtered like 1 million chickens lately, and probably not entirely humanely either, because I'm slowly burning them alive, they're fine. I haven't heard a single chicken complain about it. Right. Well, that was pleasant. You know what, chicken police? Look, we sit here in the rain, and I'm going to enjoy a bit of chicken. See that? See me eating the chicken? How do you like them apples? Or them? There's another one. Look at it. There's 3! I'm thinking we ought to go and get some sleep. I'm thinking that perhaps sleep is the answer right here. We need to. That's going to be a while before we get anything back from that one, because we've got to wait for the chickens to grow, and they take like 20 minutes in game to actually grow. So we're going to have to wait. But what I'm going to do beforehand, I'm going to run down here. I'm going to go in here like this. There's a torch out there. I didn't mean to drop that one down. I'm going to get some sleep, because there's bad things out there in the dark. And I'm going to avoid the bad things in the dark, and hopefully they will disappear. And we won't have bad things in the dark anymore. That's a little bit more civilized, isn't it? That's altogether better. Right, next up, I would like to go and take a trip up top. Now, I've got an awful lot of stuff kicking around in here, so just for a minute, I'm going to drop the raw mutton in there, beetroot in there, the carrots we had to replant. So we'll kind of keep it like that. I want the leather, and I want those 2 sugar. Actually, I've got 27 bits of paper there. Let's leave the leather behind 1 minute. I'll take the bucket with me. I've got other bits that I need to move round here, haven't I? So let's go and have a look in there. I got white wool up there. That one can go. And then I've got... I'm not going to put the feathers in here. I'm going to drop the smooth stone in here. The iron ingots, we will take them upstairs, I think. These smooth slabs can stay. I've got more of this phantom membrane that we're going to want to do something with at some point. I don't know when. Another seed in there. And I got those rails, which I'm not going to be using for quite a while. And I've got no space anywhere left in here. What I want to go and do a minute is I want to pop down here to this sugarcane, and I want to harvest every little bit of it. Well, not all of it, because I'm not ready to make a sugarcane greenhouse just yet. But I do want to harvest it like that and just whip off all of the bits of sugarcane that I can go and reach. Jump up around there like that. Just make sure I've picked it all up. And then, oops, right. I didn't actually want to do that, so I'll replant here on the ground. Like that. Take that bit out. But you stop doing that. Right, over here. Like that. And then all the way along here like this. Okay, I've got lots and lots of sugarcane now. Those 2 bits over there. We've got a few bits here sitting in the water. That's all of those. There's 1 bit over there sitting in the water that's too far away from me. Go and get it there. There's a couple more bits over there. I'm going to get all the sugarcane. I want to get all of it because... I want to put that one down there. I want all of the sugarcane. Because we want to go and make some paper. And I'm going to go up and we're going to do a couple more of the bookcases at the top. And there's a few other bits that we want to do up there as well. Just to like finish off some of the bits to the library. And we need an item sorter. We definitely need an item sorter sooner rather than later. I'm kind of thinking that's going to be one of our more urgent things to make, except that I also need a load of iron. So I think for the minute, we might actually, unless we go and do a whole load of spelunking down into loads of caves, we may need to go and get iron first. Make a villager farm so that we can do stuff first. We just bring that through there like that, and I've actually got, I tell you what, we just take out the last of sugarcane here, and we'll just keep that little bit. I've got a bit more in there just so that we can make some of the sweet stuff if we want to. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should do a villager farm first so that we can start breeding up a load of villagers, and then we can make a not just a villager farm, we can also then go and make a what do you call farm? Wait, I need to go and get the leather. An iron farm. We want to make an iron farm. An iron farm is like quite high on our agenda, I think. I really do think that that's going to be quite an important little feature. So let me bring you over there. I haven't actually got enough to use up all of that, so I don't know why I'm worrying. I've got 29 books right there. So then you take the books and we do that, the books, and then we do that, and then we do that, and that makes bookshelves. We've got 9. We've got 9 bookshelves after all that. There's not very many, is it? I need more leather. We need to get more leather. I'm going to drop the 2 books in there, and I'm going to drop the paper in there as well. And I'm not going to drop anything else for a minute. We're going to just keep hold of that, and we're going to go this way. So we'll go and take a little bit of a wander up. Now, there's one other thing that I wanted to do. I've got a long drop here, all the way down, but I did want to make a there's a stair, an elevator. I wanted to make an elevator, and I think we might just do that a minute, because we've got the materials to do that. Let me get rid of you a second, and then go in here, and I've got 5 buckets. That makes 6 buckets that we've got that we can do this with. So if we run down over here, we'll have these 6 buckets here. We've got plenty of space for that. I was going to make another thing for water, but I'll just get them from down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, unfortunately, we're going to need a lot more of these buckets of water, and that's where it's going to slow things down. Because you kind of, like, you got to build this all the way up through there. And what you do is we go over this way, in here, and it's not in there. There we go. We need a bit of soul sand. Actually, no, it's not soul sand at all, is it? I can't remember now. Let's have a look. We'll test this out. We can do a quick... We got some glass there, so we can do a quick test on this. It's either soul sand or it's magma that we're going to want. So what you do is you take a... We dig out a block right there. We get that block out of the way like that, and then you put soul sand down on there. It might be the soul sand is the wrong one. I think it might be the magma block that we got to have. So we put this one on here like this, there. And then this has got the ladder holding the water in on this side. So you put the water in there, and you can see it's pulling it down. There, see that? So then if I go over here, this is where we need all of these blocks, these buckets of water. See, we've got to put individual... Now, someone actually told me, if you're on a ladder and you press shift, it stops you on the ladder part way down. I had no idea. I had no idea. But this one... You can see that's pulling it down. You do need to put a water block every space. You can't, like, cut corners of this. It's got to be a water block every space. I can't change this over while I'm partway up the ladder. So you gotta have a water block every space, or it doesn't work. And we want glass going up like this, right there, and then we need to work through our water blocks. So one there, and then we want one there, and then we want one there, and then we want one there. Right, so I can come down the ladder like that, and I can go over here onto this. Now, if I step onto this... Oh! Right, that does work how I thought it did, and I've got the right material. I thought that it was the magma, so the magma block will pull down, and this one pushes up. Go in there, look, see how fast I shot up there? It's brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful and amazing. You get shot up like instantly, so we wouldn't actually need the ladder. So we want to build that all the way up, and it is soul sand. You can see by the way that the bubbles are rising. If you have the magma block, it does it the other way around, and it pulls things down. And we don't really need that. We only want this one. We've got a long drop here that we can fall back down through. So we'll go and get some more buckets, and we're going to build this all the way up. This one needs to go all the way up to the top, and then once we've done that, then we can go and do some other stuff. So I've got all of these buckets right here. 6 buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then we're going to go and get some glass from inside our house over here. And we can keep an eye on the chickens as well. We can go back and we can check on the chickens in a bit. So I'm going to need a couple of stacks of glass at least, I would have thought. I don't quite know how many I'm going to want, but we're going to want several. And I'm going to remove that one, and I'm going to remove the shovel and just move the axe over for a minute, because actually I've got the glass. I want 6 spaces for the buckets. It's just going to make life easier. Right, so then we go on up like this. Now, what I'm also going to want to do is, I kind of want to... Oops, I'm pressing control. What I'm going to want to do is I want to have that as a glass fronted thing. I kind of don't want it like that. So I'm going to change this over a little bit. But I'll do that in a minute. We'll put glass up here like this. So that one goes all the way up there, and then that goes up there, and then I can work my way through on these. So one there, one there. If you skip one, the upwards effect stops working, and you don't want to do that. So we need to make sure that we keep the effect as it is right now. Now we want to go on up a little bit higher. So at this point, I want to start removing these blocks. I'm going to start digging some of these out like that, so that I can put glass on there instead. And that means I'm also going to want to do the ones that I can reach over there, and I'm going to want to remove these so that I've got a glass fronted elevator that goes all the way up. And I like the idea of a glass fronted elevator. I just think it looks really cool. So we're going to see if we can make one all the way up through. It shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't have thought. Famous last words from me. Shouldn't be too difficult to make a chicken farm, and apparently that's nigh on impossible for me to do. And I'm seriously upset with that chicken farm, because I have seen so many chicken farms, and I have seen them working. I've seen the people do the things with the stuff and so on, and it still doesn't work. Why doesn't it work for me? Why can't I do the things with the stuff? And the stuff with the things? Right? Why does that not work for me? They all get to do the thing with the stuff, and it works perfectly. And then I give it a go, and everything just fails miserably. It absolutely does. Whoa. Right, go that way. Go that way. Get on here. I want to get into that bit right there. I want to go right up above it like this. And then move side... There we go. That's what I want to do. Right. And I want to fill all of this up. I'll fill it up with cobbly stone. Like that. We'll fill all of this in. I don't want a gap up here. I don't want this. I want all of this filled in. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.